So if I were to display any data on the screen, I have a choice of echo versus print. Print returns a value, echo doesn't. But basically they do the same thing, echo versus print. If I were to give comments in PHP, how do you go about giving comments in PHP? Okay, so we have single line comments and we have multi-line comments. So that's a commenting style in PHP, which is same as it is in C#, C, C++, JavaScript, Java, same whole 9 yards, same stuff. When we declare variables in PHP, we do not declare them with a data type. We simply declare a variable and assign it a value. That pretty much declares the data type. Okay? So for example, if I declare a variable and assign it a value, that automatically makes it a variable of type string. Similarly, I can have a variable age, okay? And then I can have a variable of type GPA, type float with a value of 3.76. So these are all different values of different data types. One of the things that is unique or different in PHP when it comes to displaying variables is, doesn't matter you're using print or echo, you can simply write the name of the variable as before, as in any other language. But what's different in PHP is that when you enclose the variable in double quotes, even still it remembers it's a variable because of the $sign. So I can basically put the string and the variable together. I can say full name is, without using any concatenation symbol, I can just do this whole line. It doesn't need any concatenation symbol. But does that mean PHP is concatenation free? No. PHP allows you to concatenate strings, but you do not need to concatenate outputs. Okay? So the concatenation symbol in PHP, can you guess? It's not ampersand. It's not plus, it's a period. Okay? This is used for concatenating strings, which we're going to look at when we go that far. So here we have a variable that's displayed right in the middle of double quotes. Now, what did we learn about the difference of double quotes and single quotes? Single quotes basically display literal string, versus double quotes actually pull value from the variable. Okay? So I could use the same statement to display the value for each one of the variables. So I have age, I have GPA, they all can be displayed that way. HTML and CSS right in the middle of PHP code, and it will understand it. So I could very well put BR, and I'm going to just make sure that it breaks row at those points. So what are some of the data types that are commonly used in PHP? Let me write them down here in the comments. PHP data types. That way we'll be using multi-line comment, as well as it's going to be a good place for you to get to know your types. We have string, we have integer, we have float, which gives you floating point numbers, also called double. We have boolean, array. We have objects, because later on in the course you're going to learn object-oriented and PHP, and also we have built-in objects. So these are some of the data types. We also have null, which basically is a null value, but so it's basically a value of its own type. So these are some of the commonly used types in PHP. Now, let me do as an experiment the null. So let me assign the name a value of null. And now let's redisplay the full name and see what it does. So now when I refresh it, the variable dump, I can literally see the value with variable dump, that the value comes out as null. So this is a built-in functionality which allows you to look at the value of any variable or object